Sometimes making YouTube videos can be more difficult than you think, especially if you're someone that uploads on a daily basis. Coming up with original ideas can, become challenging. So it should come as no surprise that a lot of YouTubers end up, copying each other or, follow trends while they're hot, while others completely take someone else's content and present it as their own. So today, guys, we're going to take a look at 10 big YouTubers known for stealing content. And guys, let's see if we can hit 500 likes on this video, or you will have to eat only Brussels sprouts for the rest of your life, and you don't want that to happen. So make sure you hit that like button. And real quick, guys, I just want to let you know, down in the comments, we pin an Amazon gift card on every single video. All you gotta do is make sure you like the video, subscribe, and turn those notifications on. That we have a really good shot at being one of the first people to the video to get that Amazon gift card. And make sure you subscribe with notifications on. That's the only way you can win this gift card. But anyways, now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this video. FaZe Rug. FaZe Rug is a massive YouTuber, and he's been on the daily grind for a while now. And when you're on that daily grind, it can become difficult to come up with new ideas every day. And recently, FaZe Rug made a video showing that Jake Paul sent him text messages claiming that Rug was stealing his idea of using a spin wheel in his videos.
Yo, I've seen you copying a lot of my stuff lately, from thumbnails, ideas, etc. But the spin the wheel thing is just too far. It's identical to mine, title and everything, which is fine, but if you're not able to come up with original ideas, at least credit people when you steal their stuff. Thanks, man.
So Rug made this video after the situation between FaZe Banks and Jake Paul, showing his experience with Jake Paul. And although I don't feel like Rug stole this idea from Jake, the spin wheel idea is a perfect example of how YouTubers use each other's ideas for videos. And honestly, it's a pretty normal practice here on YouTube, especially with the guys that upload daily. It just becomes hard to come up with daily content, and you end up, borrowing ideas from other YouTubers. So I was honestly pretty surprised to see that Jake Paul feels like Rug was stealing his ideas. SoFlo is notorious for taking people's content and re-uploading it to platforms like Facebook, and he's received a lot of criticism for it. H3H3 actually made a video about him showing how people on Facebook steal content and re-upload it. And Facebook's video uploading feature is still pretty new, especially compared to YouTube, so they don't take down these videos that are just re-uploaded content. And SoFlo has done this with a lot of big YouTubers like Liza Koshy, for example.
This is definitely me when I'm driving.
And just re-uploading someone's video to your page without giving them credit, it can confuse the fans and make them think that your page is actually their page, possibly costing them fans that would have followed them. And someone like Liza has a lot of dedicated fans, who even go as far as to recreate her work because they just love her videos so much. So hopefully things like this get fixed in the future so that, Liza and other YouTubers get the credit that they deserve for their work. TheGabbieShow. TheGabbieShow is actually involved in a little bit of controversy surrounding this situation, when people found out that she actually stole a joke from Louis C.K. about Christopher Columbus.
It's like Christopher Columbus came to this land. He was like, I found India. And they were like, nope, not India. And he was like, you sure? I'm pretty sure it's India. And they were like, no, it's not India. And he said, India.
We came here, they were like, hi. And we're like, hey, you're Indians, right? And they're like, no. No, this is India, right? No, it's not. It's totally other place. You're not Indians? No. You're Indians.
So as you can see, this is almost Louis C.K.'s joke word for word. And when people found out about this, she started receiving a lot of criticism for it. But Gabby actually completely owned up to the situation. When she saw the two clips side by side, she realized that she did copy his joke, but she said that she didn't do it on purpose.
I don't think that's a unique thought. But the way I delivered it was f***ing Louis. There's no question that I heard it. It was in my brain and I said it. But I didn't realize it until I saw it back to back. And I know that there's going to be plenty of people who say that that's a lie.
Gabby says she's a huge fan of Louis C.K. and that she listens to his stand-up all the time, and she thinks that she had to have heard this joke at some point, and when she thought of it herself, she thought that she came up with it herself, but was subconsciously remembering Louis C.K.'s joke and accidentally stole it. Matthew Santoro. Matthew Santoro was involved in a little bit of controversy when he was exposed for possibly plagiarizing videos. Grade A Under A made a video where he showed that Matthew made a video titled 10 People Famous for Really Weird Things. But just 5 days before his video, there was an article by Listverse titled 10 Weirdly Famous People. And the list of the 10 people that were on the list and the list of the 10 people that were in his video were the exact same and in the exact same order as the article. And there was also a YouTuber known as Minnesota Boy that ran into Matthew Santoro at VidCon. He actually asked Matthew about this, and this is what Matthew said.
Really underexposed you.
Oh yeah. You know what? Everybody makes mistakes, right? So the thing is, you have to learn from those mistakes and just don't do them again. And you know what? Everybody goes through their career and makes mistakes. And one day you're gonna make a mistake, but you know what? It's all right.
Hey man,
as long as you learn from it.
So Matthew admits that, he made a mistake, and he says the best thing that he could do is just learn from his mistakes and just not make the same ones again. Ray William Johnson. Ray William Johnson built his show Equals 3 by, showing viral videos and making jokes about them, similar to something, like Tosh.0. But Ray was involved in a pretty serious legal battle between Junk and Media back in 2014 over some of the clips that Ray was showing in his videos. Junk and Media filed takedown notices on some of Ray's videos with their clips in them, and Ray actually took Junk and Media to court to try and argue that these videos were protected by fair use, and that the clips were used in a transformative nature. But unfortunately for Ray, he ended up losing this lawsuit to Junk and Media, and although I don't feel like Ray stole these videos, I feel like he did a pretty good job of transforming the videos and making it into his own. He did lose this lawsuit, and it was a pretty big deal back in the day regarding fair use. Jinx. Jinx is a massive YouTuber with 1.7 million subscribers who got big off of his reaction videos, and a lot of YouTubers didn't like his content. His videos consisted of him sitting and watching a video, not really giving any feedback or commentary, but just simply reactions.
Patrick, why are you dressed like a cowboy? You get snow. Yes, you do.
And this is one I'm curious as to how you guys feel about. Jinx uploaded videos, sat there, reacted to them, they got millions of views, but do you feel like he stole these videos, or did he make them his own by reacting to them? A lot of people on YouTube at the time that he was blowing up felt like he was just stealing people's videos and not adding much, but Jinx felt like he was helping these videos with his reactions, because if he got views, he had the video linked in the description, and he felt like their video would get more views because of that. So what do you guys think about this one? Lance Stewart. Lance Stewart is another victim of the daily grind. He's a daily vlogger, and he's actually been blowing up as of recently thanks to his paranormal videos. He's been doing a lot of Ouija board videos and like haunted videos in general, but some would say that he's actually been copying FaZe with these types of videos. FaZe has had massive videos with his haunted house videos, his haunted tunnel ideas, and like I said, Lance is just, like another victim of the daily grind where you start to struggle with coming up with new ideas every single day and end up using someone else's idea. Like I said earlier, this is pretty common among big YouTubers. They see a trend and they follow it, so I can't really fault Lance for doing this, but it does look like he kind of copied FaZe with these video ideas. Vanos Gaming. Now I know some of you guys may be shocked to see this on the list, but before Vanos blew up to the massive channel that he is today, he used to do Call of Duty news and tips and tricks. But then another massive YouTuber, KYR Speedy, started doing the trend of funny moments on Call of Duty, and that's where Vanos started picking up. He jumped on that trend as well. He started doing videos on funny moments, then he started basing his whole channel around funny moments, blew up, and of course the rest is history. Raw Instinct. Now this is going back to the really old days of YouTube. There was a pretty big drama back in the day between a YouTuber named Raw Instinct and T Martin. Now I know you guys all know who T Martin is. T Martin grew his channel by making tips and tricks for Call of Duty, but there was a YouTuber known as Raw Instinct that was pretty much just copying everything that T Martin did. From the thumbnails to the titles to the video ideas, he would even try to upload his videos the same time as T Martin. And this was a massive drama back in the day where Raw Instinct was just pretty much just straight up copying T Martin. And after this drama, Raw Instinct ended up leaving YouTube and he never really came back. Everyone making diss tracks. So this diss track trend has been massive on YouTube this year, and every single person that is making diss tracks on all these other YouTubers copy this from RiceGum. RiceGum has said this multiple times in his songs that everyone is trying to ride the wave, everyone is trying to follow the trend, and he's telling the truth. RiceGum was the first YouTuber to, start making diss tracks on other YouTubers. That's what blew RiceGum up. And everyone that's doing these diss tracks right now is copying RiceGum. Jake Paul's is Everyday Bro, and then the following diss tracks from that where he dissed his own brother, then RiceGum got involved, all that kind of stuff ended up helping blow this diss track drama up to everyone on YouTube when they saw how massive it was. And now you have the whole diss track drama between all the sidemen where they're all dissing each other, and it just went from being RiceGum's thing to becoming a massive trend on YouTube. And honestly, you can't blame anyone for copying RiceGum in this, because it just became so massive that if anyone makes a diss track, it might get 10 million views. So it's just a new wave on YouTube, and that's just kind of how YouTube goes sometimes. All right, but that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and turn those notifications on. It has been Extract Up. We will catch you guys later. Peace out.